time, and it's only a 1-point lead here. But that's just Rudy Gobert in an impossible situation.
Man, what's up, YouTube? We back, man. We got the Luka Doncic build for y'all. Playoff build, to be more specific, man. He been going crazy these playoffs, man. I know y'all seen a clip at the beginning of the video where he hitting Rudy Gobert with the step back jumper to end the game, man. So listen, we had to make some builds to represent him. Luka is a hard player to make in 2K just because he do a little bit of everything. You know, he even got better on defense when it comes to these playoffs right here. So I got 3 different versions of the build for y'all. Listen, the last version is my favorite. That's going to be the version that I'll say is more so a 2K meta. Then we had the first version that is kind of just the, you know, actual Luka build with his height, his weight, and kind of how his stats should be in 2K. Then the second version is going to be a 6'8 version with a little bit more defense. And like I said, that last version is going to be the 6'6 one that's kind of like a more meta 2K build. You know, it's an inch shorter than Luka Doncic's actual height. But I think that's the best build. Y'all let me know which one y'all like best. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that. I appreciate y'all for watching. All right, so for this first version of the Luka build, we're gonna go PG 6'7" on that height. We're gonna put that weight on 230. You know, Luka, big body out there. Then we're gonna lower that wingspan all the way to 6'7", man, for a reason though, for a reason. But listen, man, it's like 1,000 ways to make a Luka build. You could just do so many different things with it, you know. But these versions, I believe, are the best. You know, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, but I feel like these are the best versions to make, man. We're gonna start with the physicals. We're gonna put the stamina on 93 for this version of the build. We're gonna put the vertical on 51. Listen, Luka, he's not a super athlete out there. You know, he's very skilled, but he's not a super athlete. How, you know, you got Anthony Edwards, LeBron, you know, some of these people that just got real high verticals really fast. That's not Luka. So 51 on the vertical is fine. Strength, we're gonna go 74 just so we even get that bulldozer on bronze. We get the brick wall, and we even get the immovable forcer on bronze, man. So bulldozer, or excuse me, strength on 74. We're gonna do acceleration on 66. 66 acceleration. Like I said, Luka is not super fast. He's more quick than fast, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go 81 to speed, 66 on acceleration, because just Luka is not a super athlete, but we want the speed booster still. Let's do the defense next. So these versions of the builds will have some defense, man. Listen, I know Luka is not known for his defense, but he definitely kicked it up for the playoffs, man. He definitely kicked it up for the playoffs, and that's what you need to see from any star player. So we're gonna go interior defense on 34. That's the lowest you go for that. Then perimeter defense is gonna go 75, man, just to get the clamps. You get the challenger on bronze, pick dodger on bronze. You know, you get some of them badges that you want. And then we're gonna go 60 on the steal. Luka actually averages around 2 steals, 1 steal and a half to around 2. So 60 steal just to get interceptor on bronze, and you can play some passing lanes. We're not gonna go any block for this version of the build. We will have a version with block, because Luka actually do average like half a block. But listen, this version don't have it. Then rebounding, we're gonna go 73 on the rebound. You could argue the rebound should be higher, around, you know, 85, but you know, we had to do a little bit of everything for this build. Luka do average like 9 rebounds, but listen, this version of the build we got 73. All right, let's get into the finishing. Let's do the finishing, man. So Luka, like I say, not a super athlete, so we're not gonna have high dunk, but we will have dunk on every version of these builds, just because Luka can't actually get a dunk off. We're gonna go close shot on 68 just because that's the requirement for the such high layup we have, which is 88 layup. So we get that fearless finisher on gold, giant slayer gold. You get the slithy finisher on silver, acrobat on gold. Man, listen, we get a lot of these badges we want. The floater game on gold. Then we also get the LeBron layup package, because we got the 87 is the requirement. We got 88, so we get that LeBron layup package. So we cool there, man. We're gonna be cool with the layup. We're gonna be cool with the finisher. We putting the drive and dunk on 40 for this version of the build. So you're able to get your dunks off wide open. I have a build with 40 drive and dunk. And listen, I'm able to get my dunks off surprisingly. We're gonna put the post control on 92 for this version of the build, man. Luka love to play in that post. We went so high with the 92 because we want the unpluggable on gold. With this version of the build, this is the only way, or with this height, you can only get unpluggable on gold if you put the post control up. Just because at 6'7", you can't get 92 ball handling. It's impossible. So we went 92. We went 92 on the post control, so we get the unpluggable. We also get that post spin technician. We'll get that post fade phenom Hall of Fame. We'll get a bunch of them badges that we want, man. We're gonna do the finish. We're gonna do the playmaking next. We're gonna put the ball handling on 86 for this version. Listen, 86 is kind of where I feel comfortable running the one, kind of like the lowest I feel comfortable. Feel free to up it to 90. 91 is the max you go for this height. Feel free to up it. Feel free to go 85. 86 is what I feel comfortable with, so I'm going 86. And then you got that gold, you got that gold unpluggable too, so we got that post control, so that's perfect, man. We also get the speed booster on silver, blow bys on bronze, since we didn't upgrade the acceleration. We went 75 speed with ball for this version of the build. Listen, that's what we're going with. You could go no speed with ball with these taller builds if you want, but for this PG build, I'm gonna go 75 speed with ball. Then pass accuracy, I'm going 89. I need that Halliburton pass style, I can't lie to y'all. That gold dimer, bronze bailout, needle threader on silver. But listen, we need all that for the Luka build. Need all that. Break starter, we need all that, man. Shooting, that's where the build get fun for this version, I can't lie. 3-pointer, 86. Listen, y'all see the potential overall is only at 92. So y'all know we about to go crazy with the mid-range. Mid-range, 98 mid-range, man. And kind of my thought process for the 98 mid-range, I want the blinders. Blinders on Hall of Fame. Not many people have it, but one of the best Hall of Fame badges in this game. Also with the Deadeye, another one of the best Hall of Fame badges, man. Look at 2K Labs and the data that they got on these two badges. These are one of the better badges on Hall of Fame. Space Creator, I feel like is a need to have on Hall of Fame for a real Luka build. It's a need. Listen, he be stepping people back all crazy. So we need that Hall of Fame Space Creator. And 98 mid-range, man, it's gonna be cheesy. Then we also got the 86 3-pointer, and then pair it with all these Hall of Fame badges that we get. Listen, you shooting out the gym. We put the free throw on 81, so we get the free points. And this is the first version of the build. Let's get into the second. They call us a diamond 3-level threat. On to the next one. All right, so for this next version, point guard, of course, we're gonna go to height 6'8" on the height, man. Weight 230, and we're gonna put that wingspan lowest again, man. Listen, we lowering that wingspan for a reason. So kind of overall thing with this build is a little bit of a bigger body. That's what Luka is. He's a big body that's running the point guard. He dribble real slow. He gets into his spot. He's not letting anyone speed him up. And kind of this is that version of the build, man. The bigger body Luka build. So we're going to start with the physicals again. We're going to put the stamina on 97. We're going to put the vertical on 50 again, man. Like I said, he's not a super athlete. Vertical on 50, that's cool. That's all we need. But strength, 84. Like I said, this is the big body version of Luka, man. So we want that bulldozer on on silver. We need all that. We also get the brick wall and the movable forcer, man. Then we also get the back down punisher once we upgrade the post control. We need all that. We're gonna go speed on 80. Similar to the last build, but one lower, 80 speed. Then acceleration we're gonna put on 66, man. All right, let's get into the defense. This build will have more defense. This is that, like I said, this is that playoff Luka build where he actually guarding something, man. He's not just out there being a cone. He's not disinterested on defense. So we put the perimeter defense on 85. We get the clamps on silver. We get challenger on silver, pick dodger. You're actually able to stay in front of your man with this version of the build. We're going to put the steal on 60. 60 still, same as the other build, just so we're able to get that interceptor on bronze. And we're able to at least compete on defense, man. Then we're going to put the defensive rebound on 80. And then we're going to put the O board on 35. So this version, like I said, we taller, so we wanted to make sure we able to get a board. Listen, the vertical not crazy, but we still had the defensive rebound. So we able to get a board here and there. We're not going to be snagging on anyone by any means just because our vertical is low. Now we're going to get into the playmaking, and then we're going to get into the finishing. So this is the 6'8" version. So I went no speed with ball for this build, man. No speed with ball. If y'all don't know, speed with ball is not necessary for these taller builds. Just because speed with ball don't affect how fast you dribble, it just affects how fast you run up the court with the ball, if that makes sense. So when you actually comboing up, you'll dribble perfectly fine with low speed with ball. So ball handling 85, we just gonna max that out, and then 55 speed with ball. So we won't get the blow by speed booster, don't get none of that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Listen, we tall, we a big body. We're gonna put the pass accuracy on 91. Bailout on silver, break starter gold, dimer gold, needle threader gold, touch passer gold, special delivery Hall of Fame. Listen, we need all that, man. We need all that. Now for the finishing, we're gonna put the layup. We upping the layup even higher this time. We pinned a layup on 94, man. Listen, we want the bunny on Hall of Fame, floater Hall of Fame, scoop Hall of Fame, acrobat Hall of Fame, finisher, fearless, gold, slitter, gold. Listen, we need all of that on this version of the build. We're gonna put the drive and dunk on 50 this time, so up the drive and dunk a little bit. And then we're gonna put this post control on 92. 92 post control, so we're able to get everything we want. Everything we want post-wise. And then we also get that gold unpluckable, man. That's key for these taller builds, getting that gold unpluckable. We throw people in the post, spin them out the way. We also got the strength to go with it. And we even could do a post hook. We get that post hook specialist on silver with a 74 close shot just because we got such a high driving layup. Listen, you could even do a little post hook cheese if you wanted with this build. Then let's finish it off with the shooting, man. Same thing. 96 on the mid-range. We want that space creator Hall of Fame. We need that Hall of Fame. Actually, like I said, for the other version, listen, Luka be stepping people back all crazy like he did Rudy Gobert. We need that Hall of Fame for this version of the build. We're gonna put the 3 on 86 again, just so we're able to get that. Agent 3s on silver, you know, bronze, limitless range. We need all that, man. Then we're gonna up the free throw to 90, and that's the build right there. We're gonna get into the last version next. Diamond 3-level threat, man. On to the next one. All right, so for this last version of the build, we're gonna go point guard again. Height 6'6", weight 230, wingspan 7 foot. Listen, I know Luka listed as 6'7", but we went 6'6" for this height because this is a meta version of the build, and you're not gonna really be able to tell the difference between 6'6", 6'7". And you just get more attributes at 6'6". So listen, make this version of the build. This version of the build I think is actually best when it comes to the 2K meta and how the gameplay actually plays out. So we're gonna start with the physicals again. We're gonna go 93 on the stamina. Vertical, we actually gonna put on 60 this time. A little bit more vertical just so we would get that chase down artist on bronze. You know, a little spoiler, but yeah, we get the chase down artist on this build. We get some block. We're gonna do acceleration on 66, and we're gonna do the speed on 81 again, just so we're able to get that speed booster on silver. And then strength, not much strength on this build. Like I said, this is a meta version. I feel like you don't really need strength on the point guard. Like, it's a little bit overkill. You barely get the bulldozer animations. It's just overkill in my opinion. So we're not going with strength on this build. We're gonna keep it at 38. All right, let's get into the defense. We're gonna do defensive rebound on 75. We need rebound on every single Luka build because he averaged like 8-9 rebounds, you know, last season and this playoff. So we need rebound on the Luka build. You gotta have rebound on it. You just do. We're gonna go block on 68. Like I mentioned, we getting that chase down artist on bronze. We need that, man. This is like I said, this is my favorite version of the Luka build. We even get steal on it. We get high steal or high enough steal to, you know, where we competitive. Glove, silver. Interceptor, silver. Right stick ripper on silver. Luka averages around 2 steals last season, man. I think between 1.5 to 2 steals. So he's just not out there complete. He getting some steals, man, and he's stepping up in his playoffs. So we're gonna put the perimeter defense on 71. We get the challenger on bronze. That's all we wanted. We get the challenger on bronze. We would play some defense. You know, feel free to change the build however y'all want. If y'all want y'all Luka to build to have hella defense, by all means. But you know, he don't play hella defense in real life. We're gonna go to the finisher next. We're gonna do the driving layup on 88. 88 driving layup again. That's a good spot for these Luka builds, I feel like, man. You get the floater game on Hall of Fame, then you also get that LeBron layup package. You just get a lot of different things, man. You get the slippery finisher on, you know, on silver. You don't get any fearless finisher because we don't have enough strength. You'll be fine. Close shot on 68 just because we have to. Then driving dunk, we're gonna put on 40 again, just so we're able to get some of them basic dunks and we're able to dunk wide open. Then post control, we only going 85 this time. We only going 85 post control, but we still able to get a lot of the badges we want. You can't see them yet, just because we upgrade the mid range and stuff. But we'll get the post fade phenom Hall of Fame, unpluggable on silver. Listen, we going 92 ball handling for this build, so we get unpluggable on gold. That's why I lowered it, man. Let's go into the playmaking. So like I said, we get that ball handling on 92 for this version of the build. Listen, Luka is not super fast, but he can handle that ball. He's not letting anyone speed him up. So we're gonna go 75 with the speed with ball, 92 ball handling, just so we're able to get a lot more ball handling animations, and we also get that unplugged ball on goal. So we're going 75, and then 75 speed with ball, 92 ball handling. I like that combination for this Luka build right here. 89 pass accuracy, so we're able to get that Tyrese Halliburton pass style. We get the bailout, dimer, we get all them things we want, man. Then lastly, we're gonna get into that shooting. We're gonna get in that shooting. It's the meta version of the build. So 86 3 ball, mid-range 92. Mid-range 92 is just because we get the Mini Magician on, Mini Magician on Hall of Fame. We get the open looks on Hall of Fame. You only get the Space Creator on gold, but you'll be fine. This is the meta version of the build. And, doing step back jumpers is just not super meta in this game. Then free throw, we're gonna put the free throw on 86 right there, and then that's the build, man. That's the build. Listen, y'all let me know what build y'all like the best out of all of them. I like this version. Y'all let me know what y'all like better, and let's see what they call us. Playmaking 3-level threat, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that, and check out my Twitch. I'm probably live right now. Appreciate y'all for watching.